college. It's Solar Eclipse Day. Hey guys, so today is my first day of school, first day of college. Not ever. Second one ever. This is my first time living off campus though, so I have to wait for the bus to take me to campus. I'm pushed up. It's not here yet. I am on campus now, and I already know where my first class is. Well, I know where the building is. I have to go in and see where the actual room is, but I'm gonna look around a little bit on my way there since it's the first day of school and I might have things set up, you know? So I haven't really seen anything, so I'm gonna find my second class since I only have 10 minutes to get to that one, and it's gonna take me the 10 minutes just to get to the building because the buildings are far away from each other. Look at all the little people. There's not many of them here. Not many people go down that sidewalk. But I found my second class, and it's in the same room my psychology class was in last year. But how about that? When I went to that psychology class last year, the class before that was a man teaching math. So I don't know if it's the same guy, but how cool is that? I'm gonna go where I already went to. I'm looking for my first class now, which starts in a few minutes. And it's in the same building my Spanish class was in last term. So if it's in the same room, just like my last class, I'm gonna get spooked. Hey, so that class, it wasn't in my Spanish class from last year. It was in a different class. But anyway, I went to my first two classes. I'll tell you about it later. But today's the day of the solar eclipse.
You like your place?
Hopefully it clears up by time of the eclipse. The eclipse is in an hour. So, I didn't bring a jacket today. I meant to, but I didn't. So I'm gonna get my umbrella out and then go into the main student building. On the bright side, at least I don't have to go to a class. And my plan was to get lunch after this class I just took anyway. I'm treading water. Trying to make my way to the main student building. It's not too far. I'm cold. I'm wet. I want to see the solar eclipse! I'm done with my classes today. My socks are wet because the water's so high. I only had 2 classes today, so I'm done. And I'll tell you, like I said, I'll tell you about it later when it's not raining. I'm going in! People running. At least I have an umbrella. It would have been awful if I didn't. Happy Solar Eclipse Day! I'm trying to film it. I ate my pita and I'm out here with my friend Nick.
Hi.
And we're trying to see the solar eclipse. It just barely started, just a sliver is gone. We're only gonna see it partially, like 80%.
Yeah.
But I have glasses and we have the live stream going on my computer. And we're waiting. Not yet. Good, it cleared up though.
It was raining really heavy earlier. Like the thunder was super intense and we were afraid we wouldn't get to see it.
You know, we were sitting here just looking at clouds going, we might not see it, but The sun's coming out again. So I'm trying to film through these glasses. I don't know how well it's gonna work. There's the sun, but you can't see the sliver that's missing from it yet with this. We'll have to keep waiting. Looks like the sun is squished on here. Can you tell?
Oh my god, we should get more napkins.
Anyway, it looks like the sun is like a crescent through the glasses, but the camera isn't picking it up. But there's more people watching now. We moved to sit in the grassy grass. There, you can kind of see it on the camera now.
For real?
Where it's a macaroni. Or a smile. If you zoom out, it looks bigger. The lighting's kind of funky out here. I don't know if you can tell. I can't see a thing.
Feel it get colder.
Get colder?
Yeah, get colder.
In China, they would light fires or shoot arrows at the sun to try to make it catch fire again. Book of fun facts and things about the eclipse. There's the path. We're over here. It's fully shown over here. It's not happening with this camera. But we saw the little C crescent sliver.
88% is
88%. It is. But we get to see a lot of it.
still cooler than nothing.
But I thought it would get a little more darker than this. It's still kind of weird. If I didn't know there was a solar eclipse, I would say something weird's going on. Hey guys! Sorry my background isn't extravagant. I'm working on dolling up the place. I haven't gotten that far yet. Once I'm more settled in, I'll still give you guys an apartment tour because I haven't done that yet. This is my plan. A sneak peek. So I'm still gonna do that. Before I moved back to college, my mama made a delicious, practically Thanksgiving dinner for me the night before, which was really nice and delicious. For now, I'm going to tell you about my first day of college, well, my second one, because I already did one semester. Sorry. Last spring term. This is my second total, and it was also Solar Eclipse Day. So here's how it went. My first class was at 10:30, and the day didn't start off that good. I got up, I got my granola bar, because I'm never hungry when I first wake up. So I said I'm gonna eat this to tide me over until after my 2 classes, because I only had 2 today, and then I'll grab something to eat after classes and then see the solar eclipse. The first 2 classes, I went to the first one and nobody was there. I thought it was odd when I was waiting for 10:30 to go in the classroom because there was only 4 other people there, and I thought, this doesn't seem right. So I went in with these 4 other people at 10:30, and we were all waiting for our American history class. And of course nobody's talking to each other, nobody knows each other. So we're all in our bubbles, and we're on the phone. I was doodling on my paper, waiting to take notes. And then lots and lots of time went by, and no professor ever came, and no other students came. So at that point, I thought something's not right here. I thought I read that there were like 102, 106, something like that, students enrolled in this class. And I said, something's definitely not right here. If there's supposed to be that many and there's only 5 of us. So then I was internally freaking out. I thought, did the location of the class change? Did the class get canceled? Did the time of the class change? I didn't know what was going on. I was freaking out. But you know, I was sitting there like, So after that little bit when I was freaking out, I went on my phone and I was checking, I think, every email I've ever created in my life, checking to see if the professor had sent any email saying why, how, what's going on. There was no email at all. So eventually people started talking, saying, "You here for American history?" Yeah. But nobody ever found out anything, so I stayed the whole time till 11:20, mainly because it was really hot outside and I didn't want to go outside. But at 11:20 I left. I went to my next class, which was statistics. Everybody was there, including me, so it was great. The professor seemed like a real cool guy. He was talking about how he loved football and Serena Williams, and he just went over the syllabus. And at our school, the only days we have off for Thanksgiving are Thanksgiving Day and the Friday after, no days before. So the statistics professor said that he is not going to have class the day before Thanksgiving. Yes. 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 I was happy. Hopefully the American history teacher feels the same way, because I don't have no classes Wednesday. So anyway, after statistics, then I emailed the teacher, and I knew she wouldn't reply right away because she's a college professor. She has, you know, multiple classes and hundreds of students. I wasn't expecting a reply right away. I knew that, but for every minute she didn't reply, I was freaking out more and more and more and more. Because I didn't want to fail a class just because I couldn't go to it because I didn't know. But then a few hours later, after the eclipse, she finally emailed me back. I guess she was at an eclipse party. And she said that the classroom location did change. She never told me that. And she told me where the new classroom location place is. And she said I didn't miss anything. They only went over the syllabus today, which is online. So, good. The rocky part of my day got smoothened out later on. And I won't fail the class. Or have to withdraw it. As for the eclipse, I live in Florida, so you only see 88% of it, which is a lot compared to other places, especially if you're in another country entirely. It was a little disappointing not being able to see the whole thing, not seeing it completely block the sun and have it get real dark or see the ring or anything, but it was still a really neat experience seeing any of it, and I still saw a lot of it, 88%. So it's definitely a life experience, but I'm not gonna die until I see a total eclipse. That's gonna be on the bucket list. I may have to either travel or live a long time, but that's the plan. I'm gonna see a total one. And the camera wouldn't pick up the eclipse at all. I was trying to film through the glasses and zoom in. It just wasn't working. But I can Google images of it for you. And then I went back on the bus and I came back to my apartment, and that was my day. So thank you guys for listening about my day. Tell me in the comments if you guys saw the eclipse and how much did you see? What did you do? What was it like? Did you see the whole thing? Be sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Here I am. Bye! Oh, it's over. Bye!